This is ZYGER FIT. We are fitness for mind. We roar together.
We are back in the studios, my lovely people. Zoila Garman on the microphone, and you're listening to ZYGER FIT. The topic for today is mindfulness. ZYGER FIT is a company that empowers people to believe in themselves and to overcome limiting beliefs. And today we're gonna be talking about mindfulness. What is mindfulness? How can we use mindfulness to the benefit of our nature, to benefit our growth, to strengthen our mindset, to strengthen and support our natural flow, natural growth, right? Let's start with this. What is mindfulness? Well, I know that many of us have a description of mindfulness in our mind, right? In our heart, in our understanding. But mindfulness, in my point of view, is a technique, is a series of tools which help us or help people to overcome limiting beliefs, to help people to create new venues, new pathways in order to create better habits, to growth or to achieve our goals, right? Mindfulness is a tool that helps us enjoy life at the fullest or in a better way, right? If there is something that I am forgetting, please make sure to send us a text or to leave a comment if you're watching this on YouTube, right? Or if you're listening on the radio Cardiff, every Saturday 1 p.m. I encourage you to send us a text on our Instagram ZYGER FIT, ZYGER FIT. Right, I'm gonna start straight with the tips. The first tip that we have shared today, and I am gonna share again, I'm not gonna talk that much about it, but the first tip is be aware of this present moment. Because you see, I'm gonna break it down. The main issue why many of us have difficulties going forward or working on our dreams is because we are caught up on the past situation or in the future thoughts. What is gonna happen with XYZ? Why is this happening? Sorry, let me just break it down. We don't know because we are all different, isn't it? We all have different agendas, different things we've been going through. We are different, and that is a blessing. Your uniqueness is your superpower, like I said before, but being in the present is the only thing that's gonna help you overcome any limiting beliefs, because this is what happened, right? When your mind is on the past, the strength that you have to cope with the situations at this very moment is not there anymore because your mind is on the past. So you cannot be in two places at the same time. Let's just get this out of the way, right? And it's not coming from me only, but it's been scientifically proven that physically we cannot be in two places at the same time. Now imagine your mind isn't here in the physical reality present right now. So you're lacking then the ability to interact with the present situation in order to do whatever you need to do in order to move on, right? That's why it's so important to be in the present. Not worried about the future or worried about the past for too long. Obviously, we are humans. There's nothing that can stop us from worrying from something that we care about. But at the same time, if you're gonna worry, be mindful of the time that you're taking to worry about those things, because it is imperial, it is important, it is magnificently important that you stay in the present moment so that you can do what you need to do in order to move on to better situation or to create habits that are gonna help your situation and they are gonna help you overcome your limiting beliefs or your imposter syndrome or the doubts that you have. And I'm not saying that you have limiting beliefs. I'm not saying that you have imposter syndrome. I'm saying this for those who recognize there is an issue and they want to fix it, right? That's the first tip. Be aware of your present moment and stay on the present moment, because you can do significant changes when you stay on the present, right? Another thing is that discuss the second tip is when your mind is wandering, right? Notice when your mind wanders and where your thoughts have drilled to, where your thoughts have drifted to. But don't get don't get annoyed with yourself. Just to bring your attention back to the present moment again, and by focusing your breath and surrounding, or focusing your attention and surrounding the objects that are around you, okay? Obviously, if it's surrounding, it's around you, okay? So with this, I'm saying this is one tip that's gonna get you back to where you need to be, all right? So being aware of what is happening is the first thing. Being present, being aware of the present, and being aware, the second tip is when you are wandering, when you notice your mind, your brain is wandering, right? Get yourself back and use your breathing patterns as a tool to get yourself back to the present. So notice, how are you breathing? If you're breathing too fast, you got to slow down a little bit, or as much as possible. I know sometimes we can just avoid this, but it is important to recognize or to catch ourselves when we are over breathing or breathing too fast, right? Because that is the way in which we are going to catch ourselves, just to get the things back into normal, right? Another thing is you can use your eyes, your sight, and focus your attention in something that is around you. Normally, I will suggest to my clients to focus their attention in something that is red, because the color red will get your attention. You want it or not. It's one of those colors that catch your attention and are meant to catch your attention, right? Look around you, turn around. If there's nothing red, take the more vivid color that is around you and then start describing that object. It's large, it's big, it's small, it's plastic, it's metal. Describe it in your mind, and once you see yourself that you are a bit more calm, because that's what happens, right? You create a bit more calmness for yourself. So when that happens, then just breathe deeply again. Another tip, and this is the last one for this video, right? Go slowly. I know we all rush in our lives, right? We are doing a lot of things that needs to be done fast, or that needs to be done on time, and because we have taken time to do other things, we have to do this thing rushing or quickly. But guys, there is a time for everything. Go slowly. The fact that something went wrong doesn't mean that's gonna go wrong your whole life. So take a time to breathe, think what went wrong, and try and do it again, because now you are more empowered, you have more experience, you are way more wise than the first trial and the first time that you try. So go slow. New skill take time. When you are trying to develop something in your life, especially if it's a new skill, a new ability that you want to empower, that you want to obtain. Let's say you want to know a bit more about software development, or you want to know how to play an instrument, and you get frustrated because it doesn't go as fast as you want it, because you want it right here, right now. I don't blame you on that. That is a good thing, right? But it is important to take it slow, because practice makes perfect. Practicing is the time to rehearse and train this new skill that you want to gain. So go slow. Try a few minutes of mindfulness. At first, it will be uncomfortable, feel uncomfortable, because it's a new skill, it's a new area that you wanted to improve, to try to build strength, right? Abilities and skills. And everything takes time. Like I was talking with a friend of mine earlier, everybody wants to be a hero, but nobody wants to go to the trajectory of the hero, right? Everybody wants the present, everybody wants the award, but nobody wants to go through the difficulties of the person having that award, right? All I'm saying, my lovely people, is take time to do your stuff, and the stuff will do it. It just come back on time for everybody, isn't it? It just come back to you if you take time to do your craft. This is it for now. My name is Zoila Garman. You just heard tips for mindfulness, and you're listening to ZYGER FIT, because fitness is not only for the body, but fitness for the mind.